All right, everybody, here's part 2. So remember, this is the goal, our missionary chaplet rosary. And we started with a 6-foot piece of rosary twine. And in the last video, we've got that first knot all the way at the end. Got about 3 inches of space. And we've got one more knot. And we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna put our second knot right here. So we're gonna get our spacing. We wanna get it as close as we can, the second knot to this first knot. So we're gonna wrap around 1, 2, 3, 4. Move it off our finger a little bit and slide it through. Then we're gonna work this side. On the right side, we're just gonna pull it through a little bit and just gently hold the cords in so they don't get unraveled. And now you want to get it as tight in as you possibly can. You want to make the spacing very, very tight. And like I mentioned in the last video, I like to keep my knots as tight as possible because then the chaplet, it's going to stay the same length. So there's our second knot. Let's go ahead and make our third knot of the decade. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, slide those loops off our finger. Pull it through. Tighten it down. And then to keep our video less than 3 minutes, we'll go ahead and do our time-lapse finger snap. So we've got 3, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and here we go. We've got a full chaplet, our first knot, and our decade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now we're gonna loop the 2 together. So this is gonna be the adjustment cord. So we're gonna make a loop. See how it's already starting to look like a chaplet? And this one's a little different. We're gonna do our 4 wraps around our finger, but each time we have to pull it through the circle. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And for good measure, we'll go ahead and do 5, make this knot a little bit bigger. We're gonna slide that off our finger, and then you have to put this through the back end of all those loops. So I'm just gonna find the spot where I can get it all the way through all the loops. I've pushed it through. And pretty similarly, we're just gonna let that tighten down. Then you wanna make sure you adjust that for the right size of the wrist. I always like to make it a little bit bigger than my own wrist. And if you want to slide it down, like if you want to tighten the chaplet, make it tighter, you want to move this knot this direction, you'd actually loosen on the right side and pull the extra slack out. And that's essentially sliding the knot all the way down. Okay. And we just rewind it. And there you have a missionary chaplet rosary. I like to put a medal right here, so it's never going to be on the sliding adjustment because the adjustment is all on the opposite side. And that always indicates to me that, oh, I'm about to finish my decade. And then I just take a lighter and I burn off this end right here, just about 1 centimeter from that knot, trying to make sure not to get any melted twine on either string, but about 1 centimeter or maybe 2 centimeters, 1.5 centimeters right here. And then you will have your own missionary chaplet rosary. All right, God bless you all. Peace.